Come up, Ms. Ramirez.
The state wants to do a 6-month extension for her to finish her treatment. She's had a couple of positives. I had a chat with her.
I'm not down with that. I'm not down with you just continuing to drink. You're not supposed to. That's the first damn elementary thing of this program is you don't drink. And you're continuing to do it. It's not going to happen. You know, I mean, do we need to put her into an inpatient treatment program?
They're recommending IOP and SOP.
The cost of an inpatient, because with DWI-PTI.
Oh, I'll revoke her bond. It'll be free.
Hopefully we don't do that, Judge. Can you give her a chance to do the IOP, SOP? I had a chat with her.
You want to keep in this thing? I'm going to put you in inpatient treatment. You're going to go right now. There goes your life. 6 months minimum. And if you're good, 6 months. Right. If you're good, I'm sorry, 6 months. Otherwise, it's a year and a half in custody. You know, no means no. Doesn't mean I've got a party. I've got Jesus telling me to do it. No. How many positives? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So she completed the DWI education, effective decision making, and victim impact. On March 12th, she admitted to consuming alcohol. And then on June 20th, she provided a blow of 1.53.
0.153, that's nearly double the legal limit. That's gotta be, that's
When the probation officer.
it's like eight drinks.
She said she had 10 drinks and she was celebrating her sister's birthday.
No, there's gotta be some kind of sanction. No,
Judge, can we do, instead of putting her in inpatient, can we maybe take her in for the weekend and then let her out and go her with?
I'm okay with that. Yeah. And then at that point, I'm gonna put an ankle monitor on her.
Can you let her come in? Did you drive here?
Yes.
Can we, her car is gonna get towed. Getting her
And
car out
I
of
care
impound.
because
Well, so I know this is not the court's concern. I'm saying my concern for her is that if you take her in right now, her car is gonna go to impound. Her family can take it out because they need a power of attorney. She's gonna come out with over $1,000 in fees only to get her car out. But she will come back.
we continue to cater to everybody. And you know, I get killed all over YouTube because people say I'm so mean. I mean, are we supposed to coddle everybody? Are we supposed to coddle you for just 10 drinks when you know you're on a freaking probation? Shameful. You ought to be ashamed. That tells me that you either have a problem or you just don't give a shice about us. That's what that tells me, you know? And yet you still want a dismissal of this case. It doesn't work like that, you know?
I don't know if it makes a difference, but I've had her on bond for quite some time. And she's been on the program, she did her classes. If you give her a chance to come back, and if she doesn't do it, then I won't even have anything to stand on or come before you to say anything. And I don't think she will either. And being before you, I think she understands, right?
Yes.
Right? That if she does not take advantage of this opportunity, then that will be the end of that program for her.
Yeah. We're going to have Pavel. So, you know, I'll tell you the only way is 3 days as a condition, and she'll have to turn.
Whoa. Right out the gate, the judge is not playing around. The tension is palpable. Carol thought 10 drinks were celebratory, but the court sees it as probation defiance. Think of this as the courtroom equivalent of, oh, somebody's about to learn the hard way. The stakes? Up to 18 months behind bars if she doesn't comply.
Do you have a license? Can you run her license, please? She'll have to do the 3 days, and then as soon as she gets out, immediately she'll get a scram.
Okay.
She'll have to pay for it because I can't pay for it. You know?
Well, since it's a contract with the state, I guess you could drive with the scram.
I want to make sure first she has a license. Okay, do you have insurance?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Hey, Pavel. Yes. I need you to please amend the contract, and I don't know how, but So this is Miss Ramirez.
Okay.
She's had quite a number of blows, positive.
Okay.
We're amending to do 3 days as a condition. And then she's
PTI.
on the PTI. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then the other issue is that Judge, if you want to put her on a scram, then we need to amend the contract to reflect scram, but allowing her to drive. Because normally the way that it works on your template contract is if she gets a scram, then automatically there's a non-driving affidavit.
Right, no.
So
We'll
that-
keep everything as is, but I want to make sure that she's not, at all times, she's not consuming. Whereas here, all she has to do is blow, right? So we'll do the extension, but that's the conditions, right? So 3 days is a condition to begin, I guess, within the next couple days.
So
And
how
then
do
upon
you,
release, she has to get the scram, and then she has to do IOP and SOP.
how do we do that? The sheriff won't take her in.
Bam. The courtroom tension rises. Imagine getting caught celebrating a birthday and suddenly facing ankle monitors, car impounds, and potential jail. This isn't just oops territory. It's full-on learning consequences the hard way. And yes, the judge throws a little side humor at the YouTube haters. Classic viral-ready moment.
So if she shows up, if it's a civil contract, we can do in the contract 3 days as a condition, but if she shows at the jail and says, the sheriffs won't take her in because there's nothing in the.
Melissa?
Can she do it, Judge, she's a full-time student, can she do it over the weekend, like go in next Friday and come out on Sunday so she doesn't miss school?
What days are your school? See, I mean, we continue to cater to people. That's all we do here. We cater. It's like,
The only way she can do the 3 days is if you revoke the block. So whenever she wants to go in, she has to come in, and then we have to revoke it, and then you have to bond reinstate it whenever you want her to get out.
I just want to make sure that from a practical perspective, we can get it done, so she, what
if you ever test positive again, you're going to lose 6 months to about 1.5 years of your life. Do you understand me? So if it'll be the best damn party, best damn beer, best damn drink, best damn smoke, whatever it is, you ever test positive again, I'm telling you, inpatient you go. Because it really tells me that you have a problem and you're incapable of stopping on your own. So we'll do it for you. That's it. Okay, so I guess.
This is where the tension hits peak levels. Think of the judge's warning like the ultimate don't push it message. It's party now, jail later. And yes, YouTube loves moments where someone's choices collide with serious consequences. Viral content gold.
Let's reset the case between now and what's your school schedule like?
I have class Mondays and Wednesdays, in the morning and the afternoon.
What about Thursdays?
Thursdays, no class.
What about Fridays?
No class.
Okay, so let's start on Thursday then. Okay, because that way she'll get a bed. Otherwise, she'll be sleeping on the floor. Too many people going in on Fridays. They sleep on the floor, as opposed to if you go in on a Tuesday through Thursday, you get a bed. So we'll have you come back here on Thursday. Can you amend it between now and then?
I've never done that. I'll see if that's even possible.
I don't think.
Anything can happen,
Well,
man.
Judge, if we.
You know, really.
Judge, if you revoke her bond and she goes into custody, let's say we do Thursday, well, probably better Friday, so we can have her on the docket on Friday and Monday.
Okay,
And then
I'll
we come back
reinstate
on
on Monday.
Monday, you reinstate her, we don't have to amend anything.
all right. good.
Just so we can kind of,
I understand. Okay,
that's, okay.
Yep. okay.
And then we'll just amend, if you want to do the scram, then they'll just amend that.
I mean, if they tell me that they can't do that, then I'm not going forward. I'm not going to do it because it's not fair that she's out drinking 10 beers or whatever, 10 drinks in one night, and it's a slap to the face and everybody else that actually complies with this thing. No way. I'm not going to do it. So, okay, we'll see you on Friday. So